Hark, fair citizen of the Four Kingdoms. I am here to aid you in your quest to learn to play Murder, Your Majesty. You play the game by putting the deck face down and taking turns to pick up cards and play cards. The first person to have only king cards in their hand wins. In Murder, Your Majesty, there are 4 kingdoms: pink, blue, green, and yellow. There are 4 of every type of card in the game, 1 for each kingdom. To set up, separate the deck cards, the ones with the castle back, and the character cards, the ones with the portrait backs. Then deal a character card randomly to every player, portrait side up. Make sure everyone has a different character. There are 5 character cards in Murder, Your Majesty: the heir, the chef, the librarian, the oracle, and the thief. They each have a unique ability that is explained on the back of the character card. Other players will know your ability, but they will not know which colour you are. This is important, as you cannot win while holding the king of your colour. Now that you have dealt the character cards, put the rest of these aside. You won't use them for the rest of the game. Now take the deck cards and deal 5 to each player. You are not allowed to start with a king in your hand, so ask everyone at the table if they were dealt one, and if they were, shuffle it back into the deck and deal them a new card. Put the rest of the deck cards face down in the middle of play, and turn over the top card to start the discard pile. Now the game begins. On your turn, you can either play 1 card from your hand or pick one up from the deck. Play a card of any colour on a card of the same colour, and any type of card on the same type of colour. There are a lot of cards in the deck that will help you win. For example, fortune tellers, which allow you to look at half of another player's hand, which can then help you know who best to target with kidnapper cards. Kidnapper cards are colourless, meaning you can play them on any card, and any card can be played on them. When you play a kidnapper, announce which player you would like to target. If they have a king, they must give it to you. If they don't, they say so, and play continues. If they have multiple kings, they get to choose which one to give to you. This is why it's so important to keep your colour a secret, so no one can use it against you. Luckily, when a kidnapper is played, you have the opportunity to block it with a shield card. Once a kidnapper is played, anyone can play a shield on top of it, regardless of player order. If the player who is being targeted plays a shield, they get to keep their king. If the person who played the kidnapper plays a shield, it protects their kidnapper tent, and other players can use shield cards to try and steal a kidnapper tent. As soon as a kidnapper is played, anyone can play a shield, but the first one down gets the king, so be fast. Public appearances will also alert you to where kings are at the table. When one is played, if someone has the king of that colour, they must show it to the whole table. And lastly, queens can be played to change the colour of play to whichever colour that queen is. The banquet, library, and market are only important when certain character cards are in play. If a card triggers a player ability, it will be written at the bottom of the card, here. Not every card does something, and some are just there to be passed by as you move through the castle. Now, we've talked a lot about playing cards, but it is important to remember that the main way to get kings is by picking up, and the way to win is by having only kings in your hand. As soon as you have only 1 or more kings in your hand, you win, and the game is over. But remember, not the king of the same colour as what's on your character card. Finally, talking and betrayal is encouraged. This is a court. Let there be drama. If all this makes sense, you're ready to play. If not, the rulebook has more detailed instructions and an easy reference for what every card does. There is also a short description of every card's ability on the card itself. Now go. Murder, Your Majesty.